years from being tutored as backing singers by the greats. We both know it instantly when it works, and that's what I strive for every night at every show. That we get to share it with an audience makes me smile.
Last-minute checks are done. Flies, teeth, hair, check. We cheers one another and say out loud that mistakes are great, just to ease our nerves. One last sip, one last shot, it's showtime. My sister. Chalk and cheese. Linda and I were opposites from the start. She's always been a daddy's girl, but I clung to Mum. Linda is feminine, and I'm more masculine. She is stubborn as a mule, while I'm more likely to go with the flow. I was a prem baby who Mum said was no bigger than a pound of butter. Linda came out 17 months later, 9 pounds, breech, nearly killing our mum. My sister and I were chalk and cheese in most ways, including how we went to sleep at night. We'd always shared a room, and after we graduated from cots to beds, Linda's bedtime routine became such a drawn-out affair that it drove me wild. Every night, the two of us would kneel beside our respective matching single Queen Anne beds and say our prayers, just like Mum taught us. After Amen, I'd jump straight into bed, bunker down, and wait for the Linda show to begin. The first act started when Linda finished her prayers. She'd stand up, reach for her dressing gown, and put it on over her pyjamas. Then she'd make her way around the bed, tucking in every inch of the sheet until it was so tight I wondered how the hell she was going to get into it. That was the second act. The third and final act was when Linda slid her body into her bed super slowly and super carefully so she wouldn't upset the sheet and bedspread, a process that took about 5 minutes. And then she'd lie, completely still, staring up at the ceiling, and say another prayer. Out loud. "Oh, for goodness sake, Lulu," I'd yell. "You already said your prayers." But it didn't matter how much I shouted or how many times I called her Miss Perfect, my sister continued to carry out this infuriating routine every single night. I'd lie on my side, staring at my sister, wide-eyed and in total bewilderment, until I finally drifted off to sleep. When I woke the next morning, Linda would be in the same position she was in when I fell asleep the night before. Weird. One area where we were 100% aligned was in the identical outfits Mum made for us, a feature of the 70s for many young siblings. I couldn't have cared less what I wore or how I looked, but Linda was very particular about her appearance. I was happy getting around in my jeans and gumboots ensemble, but Linda always roped me into her madcap fashion adventures like the Heidi phase. The Bulls were big fans of Shirley Temple, the pint-sized Hollywood superstar of the 1930s, and our whole family would gather around the TV to watch her movies. We'd usually end up bawling our eyes out, including Dad. Inspired, Linda asked Mum to make us Heidi outfits, which of course she did. It must have been quite the sight to see 2 young brown chicks walking around Doncaster Shoppingtown dressed like they were about to go and tend a pack of goats in the Swiss Alps. You name it, Mum and Linda designed it, and their attention to detail was second to none. Mum is a proud Tongan woman who always looked beautiful, and she wanted the same for her girls. One day, when Linda and I were about 7 and playing out in the street, one of the mums in our neighbourhood invited a gang of us to come over for cake for her kid's last-minute birthday party. I heard the word cake, so I was ready to run straight there, but Linda insisted we go home first and change into our party dresses. "Oh, it's only cake," I pleaded, salivating. "No, it's a special event," she told me. "I want to look good." Even Mum said that a full outfit change to eat cake and sing happy birthday was unnecessary. But Linda wouldn't be swayed, and so we both had to dress up just to shove cake in our faces. And to this day, nothing has changed.
High and low. We had no other siblings, so Vika has been my most constant companion from the moment I entered this world. When she was a baby, she got hit with the triple whammy of chickenpox, mumps and measles, all back to back. Whereas I had much better health because of my